Yo, it is your boy Savage D Sag. What is good? What is good? And we're here to talk about that JJK greatness. And there was a lot going on this chapter, so we're just gonna get straight into it. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this chapter starts off with a flashback showing Choso telling Yuki and Tengen that he will face Kenjaku alone if he invades the Tombs of the Star Corridor, and Yuki tries to tell Choso off rip, hey, you're gonna die if you face Kenjaku alone, but Choso says that both him and Yuki were just getting each other's way and that he'll be the test dummy to allow the group to learn more about his techniques and let Yuki follow up after. Choso says that he'll try to get Kenjaku to use his domain, which it would give Yuki a chance to take advantage of Kenjaku's cursed technique being unstable after, but Yuki again emphasizes that Choso will die. Choso says that he does not give a fuck though, as long as Kenjaku dies, since Kenjaku toyed with his mother over a century ago for making the cursed womb death paintings. So, I'm not gonna lie, this part's crazy because 1, it seemingly confirms that Kenjaku has a domain, and it is specified that it is Kenjaku, not Geto, that has a domain. So, what the fuck would a Kenjaku domain expansion be or even look like? God damn. Anyways though, we get a transition back to the current timeline from the end of the last chapter with Kenjaku putting on his best Neo impression and dodging the piercing blood that Choso shot at him, but also at the same time throwing a Shikigami at Choso, so damn. Choso easily takes out the cursed spirit while stating that he is being underestimated by the Big Brain, but Big Brain throws a rock at him and multiple Shikigami appear to attack our boy Choso from behind the rock. Choso easily takes out the cursed spirits with a supernova, and Kenjaku rushes at him to allow us to get some good up hand-to-hand combat, a direct rematch from the end of the Shibuya incident arc where these two were first throwing hands, so that was kinda cool too. Choso was getting the beats put on him though when he activates what seems to be a convergence and supernova to try to catch Kenjaku off guard, but Stitch Face Aizen somehow summons a Shikigami to take all the damage from the attack. Another good feat from this chapter showing his crazy reaction speed. Choso, being the good big brother that he is, asks Kenjaku what is his plan with Yuji, and Kenjaku just brushes this off, saying that he has no plan for Yuji and that Yuji is just a vessel. Big Brain then states that as long as Yuji coexists with Sukuna, the cycle of curses will never end, and that Yuji is just the eye of the storm for the new era, which I don't know, there are a few thoughts on this. 1, he kept referring to Yuji as it. I don't like that shit. Like, Kenjaku, you got me feeling like Drewski. What do you mean by that, my nigga? 2, what new era exactly is he referring to? Like, is this directly related to his plan with the merging of the cursed users and making the huge cursed spirit or something? You know, like, is there something apart from that? Like, god damn. So anyways, Choso got his savage energy on and shoots another piercing blood at Kenjaku while he answers the questions, and Kenjaku easily dodges again and lets his Shikigami take the hit. This part is funny as hell because Big Brain lets out a visible sigh, once again adding to the disappointed father vibes. Like, this man is bored as shit. My boy Yuta need to pull up or something. Like, this is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Choso starts spazzing, saying that Kenjaku is the cause for all the fuckery, not Yuji, and that, you know, then he peeps that Kenjaku had cursed spirits tie his leg up from beneath him, and Kenjaku continues his big brain savage arc, punching the fuck out of Choso and saying that he knows Choso was just trying to get his curse technique to be revealed for Yuki. He continues saying that he's only going to use low-level curses from Geto's technique to fight against Choso and that he doesn't need to do any more than that, but Choso should at least be proud that he got him to talk this much, restating again that Choso and his brothers are failures, and I'm like, bruh, chill. Like, he's trying to send this man Choso on a one-way trip to therapy for real. Choso attempts to grab Kenjaku's leg, but he is knocked off again by another cursed spirit and smashed, like, to the point where I think his left arm is off or whatever the fuck. That shit was crazy. But Kenjaku continues talking shit, saying that a special grade is someone who can overthrow a country single-handedly, stating that even though he is only using low-level curse spirits from Geto's technique, that him enhancing them with his cursed energy and giving them orders can even take care of grade 1 sorcerers like Choso. Sheesh, so this is a direct confirmation that Choso is only a grade 1 sorcerer. I assumed he would have, you know, at least be a special grade 1 sorcerer, but hey, that was probably a big dose of copium on my end. Big Brain is a lot of things, but he doesn't strike me as a liar, so hey, it is what it is. As it looks bad for Choso, Tengen tries to tell Yuki to step in, but she says not yet, as we get a good little internal monologue straight out of the anime playbook of Choso saying that he failed as an older brother and shit, talking to himself, saying that he can't even lay a single hit on Kenjaku. Although he admits to himself, he is not fascinating, he gets a second win by saying he can't let Kenjaku shit talk his brothers though, and asks to borrow the power from his fellow death painting brothers to get more strength, like the good big brother that he is. So, bruh, like I stated earlier, this was a good chapter. The mix of combat and good dialogue was too fire. Between learning more about how Kenjaku views Yuji, to Choso's grade, to maybe even a confirmation that Kenjaku has a domain, and even more of a look at Kenjaku's fighting capabilities. Like this, bro, Gege, come on now. This chapter was way too fire, and I'm excited to see more. I definitely hope Choso somehow survives this encounter and at least pushes Kenjaku to using some techniques outside of Geto's scope. Maybe even a domain. That might be too much to ask. It may be too early to see that, but that would be kind of fire too. Also, this chapter just keeps adding to the fact that Geto, he really was a broken ass nigga, no cap. I know JJK Volume 1 and the Gojo past arc kind of doesn't allow us to fully see how broken he is in my opinion, but now we are seeing why Kenjaku was considered lucky to have gotten his body as a host, and man, like it's looking kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Like it's picking up. I wonder what Choso's about to do, if he's gonna die, if Yuki's gonna have to step in next chapter, because I really want to see her ability, but Gege is cooking up some fire. I'm just glad at the bare minimum that Choso wasn't just one-shotted or off-screen, so it's already exceeding my expectations. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about this chapter. If there's anything you gotta say about what I had to say, any thoughts, any theories, anything at all, just drop a comment below. Like don't hide from your boy. Don't be scared of your boy. Send this to your friends. Sub, like, all that. It's your boy Savage D Sag, and I'm out. Peace.